obviously the result was great, but I suppose it was half-stock stuff towards the end on it.
It was, and we didn't anticipate anything different. Even when we were 12 points ahead after 15-16 minutes, like we were in with the forwards and telling them push it home, because you never come out of here without a major fight. That was never going to stay like that, and we were fortunate, I suppose. We built that lead at that point in time because Kilkenny came roaring back, and they were relentless in the second half. And that's some game for the state of the year.
But I suppose it was always going to be that way that somebody would come back, because the going is tough, and to maintain the pace is going to be difficult.
Yeah, it is. It maintained the pace. Both teams kept up an incredible pace. But we probably were disappointed with a few things in the second half. We went in 7-8 clear, and then they bring us back. We held it for around 6 for a long time. The amount of chances we missed today, which wasn't there against. It wasn't there against in the first game against Tip. But tonight, the pressure was on today, and we missed those, right? And that's something we're really going to have to look at, because we should have been out of sight. Even with Kilkenny's relentless second half or last 10 minutes, we should have been out of sight long before that.
18 miles, I suppose, is a worry.
It is. Well, it's a worry. It's something to work on. I mean, it's worse if you're not getting into the positions to shoot, But a lot of them were on. A lot of them were shots that were on, So we've really got to. We really got to work at that. It's something we've spoken a lot about, but you won't fix it. We won't fix it overnight.
I suppose the pleasing aspect is, you had to dig in both games in the last week, to dig in.
Today was a different game completely to last week. Today was way tougher. Second half of that was way tougher than against Tipperary in terms of physicality and the pace of it, and the fact that the momentum was completely in Kilkenny's favour in that last 10 minutes, right? So we had to make big tackles and big interceptions, and the lads did well. They did well.
Injuries, I suppose the ones that haven't playing, like Oisin O'Brien, how is he?
We have 6 guys that are out injured at the moment. Jamie Shanahan, Colin McInerney, Rory Hayes, Oisin O'Brien, Paul Flanagan. Aaron Shanahan's long term. We have six medium to short term. Those guys are all working hard to get back, right? But they're currently only starting back into training. So our current squad is made up of what you see in the field, a bunch of guys that have come in for their first year, essentially. People like Dara Corrie, people like Niall Deasy, etc., and a bunch of under 21s. That's the current fit panel.
Yeah, having beaten Tip in Kilkenny now, would I won't say ease off, but would you probably experiment a bit? Will you experiment a bit now with a few of the lads of it?
Well, we're experimenting, it's always an experiment, every day you go out, you look at the likes of Peter Duggan and Carl Malone, and these guys are trying to nail down, establish themselves. And they're doing very, very well. Mikey Malley came on and acquitted himself very well. Jason McCarthy made a vital intervention there at the end. Niall Deasy's free. So we'll continue to give more game time, but it's a balance in terms of building a team and giving lads game time.
3 tough games still to go there, I suppose.
It's a horrendous schedule, but we'll have Cork now in 2 weeks time, so we'll prepare hard for that. That'll be in Ennis, and it'll be a big challenge for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Donald. Thanks.